You're watching today's video technical update presented by FX Times. It is Monday, September 27th, 2010. I'm Fan Yang, your chartered market technician, and I'll go over some developments in the Forex markets. The platform I'll be using for analysis is VT Trader. Today, the Euro Yen and the Aussie Yen continue higher towards important resistance areas. The Euro Dollar is consolidating and there may be a correction decline. If there is, look for a positive reversal to develop as the market is poised to test 135.50 area and possibly heading towards 139. Looking at gold, we may have a bit of dollar strength coming up, possible double top forming, which may delay the rally in the Euro Dollar. But if the consolidation in gold is followed by continuing rally instead, then the Euro Dollar is also likely to continue. Let's take a look at these charts. This video is being produced at about 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time during the New York trading session. I'm actually going to start with gold in reverse order because gold has been a very sensational pair, making all-time highs, and it is something that's worth noting as we assess dollar strength as well. The higher the gold rallies, the more chances the dollar is going to remain weak. So here, we've seen this before, this projection towards this zone here, about 1310 area, then possibly 1365 area after a correction. Okay, so in the shorter term, here's a 4-hour time frame. We see some topping action, possible double top forming, with the base at 1294.60. So if that breaks, we may see a little bit of correction at least towards 1285.40, this 50% area. Also the resistance of this zone, so of this consolidation. So this would be a quick correction, also maybe testing this rising support, and a continuing rally is still expected. 1-hour time frame, we see this double top forming. So far this area is still holding 1294.60, so also staying above the 50 moving average. So in a few hours we'll see if this market breaks down, and if it does, look for it to find support at this 200 moving average in the 1-hour time frame, which is the 50 moving average in the 4-hour time frame, by the way. But the important thing is we should see some support around 1284 area, 1285 area, which is the 50% retracement zone. Okay, we do have a negative, a bearish divergence, which is why I expect this correction. But if this correction brings the RSI to around 50, but the price level doesn't reach this low, then we have a positive reversal, and you would see something like a projection like that. Okay, here's a look at the Euro Dollar pair, as we see resistance here, and the pair is going sideways, possibly developing, well, it is developing a bearish divergence, so we may have a correction decline. If the decline fails to break below 133, we are still in this channel. We're still in we may even develop a positive reversal if the RSI is lower, but the price low is higher than this previous price low at 133. Then we could take this rally here from 133 to here, 135, and swing it to wherever the market finds a bottom for another rally here. Now, in the longer term, for example, looking at the weekly, we do have this projection towards 139, but we may be we may see some correction as the RSI tests the 60 area, and the market also here. I took the, let me just make this a different color for you. Okay, so here, taking this consolidation and looking at the 50%, we see the market should see some resistance at 135.50, around 135.50 area here. So just above the current price value, we should see some resistance for a more significant correction. So right now we see sort of expecting an insignificant little pullback before another rally pushes up, but then we may push up against more important resistance and see a more significant correction then, and that one could come down. If it breaks 133, it could come down towards 130, 129 area to find support. The euro-yen pair is looking is heading towards an important resistance area at 114, 114.50, which is this resistance for this channel for sideways action. Okay, so this is the daily, and actually our RSI is just above 60. It may be invalidating our bearish outlook, but we still may be in a ranging outlook, which would be bearish in the short near term, as there is resistance here. Okay, so if there is resistance and the market does top off, a decline should, this is a channel, so we should look for it to return to the middle of it, which is around 110 area. So if there is topping at 114, 114.50, look for it to return towards 110. For our time frame, we still have these positive reversal outlooks, and at the moment we're not able to break this high here, so we may already be topping, but until the market breaks below this here, maybe even this low here shared by this consolidation zone around 111.60. So let's say if the market breaks below and closes below 111.60, then we have a higher chance of the market actually topping off and going towards 110. I'm still, I would still think that the market could still make a bullish attempt towards 114, 114.50 though. So a lot of risk there, and I would rather see the market top off around 114.50 instead of 113.50. And finally, we have the Aussie yen, which is showing a lot of bullish signals here. Here's a positive reversal with your RSI here making a new low, but here is a higher low in the price. So you sort of make a swing projection from this swing towards this. So that would actually go towards 83.70 area. There's also a channel breakout which goes towards 82.60 or 70. So 83.70, 82.70. This one's more conservative. This one's a swing projection using a positive reversal, which requires a strong trend, and the market does have a strong trend, so you may be able to use the more aggressive swing projection. We had a intraday sort of if I switch to the 1 hour time frame, we had an update which looked for this sort of swing towards 81.80, so which is sort of just above this previous resistance. So look for a little bit, so that would break above this high, after this swing. Let me actually switch to the 1 hour time frame so you know what I'm talking about. So here we had this breakout, and in the near term there was a projection towards 81.70, 80 area. Now that means the market would break this high, but what we should do is look for some topping there, maybe even at 82, more of a psychological resistance, and see if the market has a throwback that fails to break sort of the middle of this consolidation. That middle may be, you may use your Fibonacci like this and find the middle to be around 80.60 area, which is also where these moving averages are. So it's a confluence of some support areas around 80.60. So basically, if the market does break this high and then fails to break this area, then we should have we should shoot up towards this area 82, 80. Okay, let me go back to the 4 hour time frame with the swing projections. Head towards 83.80, at least 82.80. In the daily, you see this 82.80 area, 82.90 area is 61.8% retracement. So, and also possibly this channel resistance as well. So look for some resistance there, but if that breaks, the market should go towards this area, 85 area, which I don't have it here, but it's 78.6% retracement. Okay, the RSI here shows you a bullish sign, so you could anticipate the market breaking 61.8%, but also look for some very near term, very temporary resistance there. Alright, so that's the Aussie yen looking bullish in the short and intermediate term. That wraps it up for today. Once again, I'm Fan Yang from fxtimes.com, wishing you good trading.